I'm poor. I don't deserve that. My mom can't afford it. It's okay if I don't have all that I need. Now, these are some statements and excuses why our children, the children of Fiji, are deprived from having a better education. Unfortunately, it's happening, and I would love to change that. That is why this year, for My Beauty with a Purpose, I've partnered with the Foundation for the Education of the Needy Children of Fiji so that our children, the children of Fiji, can stop saying this. Foundation for the Education of the Needy Children in Fiji, or FANG Fiji, is a registered charitable trust that has provided basic education for 9,000 Fijian children since 2010. They've also set up learning centers that are able to be present in vulnerable communities. And this is why I love what FANG Fiji does. This is why I've decided to partner with FANG Fiji this year for My Beauty with a Purpose. Moreover, they have estimated that 30% of Fiji's population is under the poverty line. So it's the children that are part of this 30% that we're interested in helping. And even so, for any child that needs help in their education, FANG Fiji is there to help. That's why this year, one of the major events that have come up and that has been planned is a walkathon. Now, this walkathon targets a lot of areas. There's raising funds for the children, of course. And through this walkathon, we were able to find 400 more children to be able to help with their education. And with the partnership of sponsors like Global Fund and Ministry of Health, we're able to communicate to these societies and communities what FANG Fiji does, and also they can seek help and advice for their children. It's exciting to be part of such a unique project, to be able to raise more than what we had hoped for, and that was $100,000. I was so excited when I got the opportunity to join the team of walkers. It really inspired me to walk with them. Now, FANG Fiji didn't really think that I would walk, but because of what they did, I was inspired. So when I joined them from Korovo town, now this town is a very small town, but it's located in the eastern part of the main island of Fiji. Not so many people, but to know that what we did and the reason why we were walking, the people were even more inspired and encouraged to give as we walked through the town and on our way to Nosuri, which was the next town.
Good morning. We are here on the last day of the walkathon. This is the last stretch from Nosuri to Suva, and we're excited because we've already covered approximately 4 to 5 kilometers. So once again, this walkathon is to raise funds for the poorest of the poor children in Fiji in partnership with FEMS. They're leading this walkathon, so I'm excited to be a part of that. And we started at 4 a.m. As you can see, it's still dark around me. So it was an early start, but a great morning. So we're excited to reach Suva by 10 a.m. Oh my gosh!
And that in total, as we reached the end of the walkathon, was 44 kilometers. Now, that's not your average distance that you would walk for a beauty queen, but I was so happy. What motivated me, what drove me to do this was the children. And more than that, as we celebrated a long 10-day walkathon, the volunteers, the staff of FANG Fiji, all those that were aware of the walkathon, we're excited to know that the end result, the goal that we were hoping to reach, was reached, and that more than that, we come out victorious because the children are being helped. The walkathon has come to an end. Now begins the hard work, following after sponsors and corporate companies on getting in the tangible money of $100,000 that we had hoped to raise through the walkathon. Now, these hardworking people behind me are responsible for that. More so, as a team, we would love to work together and do the best that we can to be able to provide all that we can for the children of Fiji. And also, through this walkathon, we're able to sponsor 400 more children and help with their education. FANG Fiji is doing so much, and I'm excited to be a part of this organization, be a part of their vision, to know what they stand for and to go with it. That is why next year, even as my title and my reign finishes, I would love to continue working with them. Now, these children are the reason why we do what we do. To be able to provide the education they need is more than enough motivation to be here today. And so with that, this quote always encourages me. In the words of the wise leader, the late Nelson Mandela, education is the most powerful weapon you can use to change the world. So I thank Fiji and I thank Miss World organization for giving me this opportunity as a title holder to be able to contribute and to be able to help the children of Fiji, Vinaka.